Hey guys, it's Starfield Dad back with another video, and in case you missed it, Gamescom kicked off yesterday with its opening night, and almost immediately we got Todd Howard out on stage to tell us a little bit about Starfield and what we can expect, and the fact that we haven't seen all the secrets just yet. One thing Todd Howard and Bethesda did was they teased Starfield's opening in Gamescom, and its scope is up there with Fallout and Skyrim. I mean, if you've ever played a Bethesda game, you know the openings are iconic. Whether it's the prison break from Elder Scrolls Oblivion, or the vault opening in Fallout 3, and of course, the soaring dragon attack in Skyrim when you're getting ready to get your head chopped off, those are all iconic and remembered from everyone who's played a Bethesda game. And at Gamescom, we did find out that gamesradar got an exclusive Starfield demo that Todd Howard was on the scene to give a first look at the opening and what's undoubtedly the most ambitious game on the Xbox, or maybe even the entire gaming industry, of the year. Now, this video won't have any spoilers really, it's just some accounts of the gameplay that the people got to play of the demo. Now, with that being said, it's said that Bethesda put together an abridged gameplay demo, moving from the first steps through the Argos extractors, mining outpost, to character customization, to exploring the endless expanse of space. The demo was roughly 60 minutes long, and to our knowledge, this is the first real demo anyone's got to play other than the gentleman at IGN got to play a couple months ago. And the game's radar person that got to play the 60-minute demo said he was simply starstruck. Something that surprised him about the Starfield opening, though, is just how quickly Bethesda goes full-on interstellar. After moving through a mine, learning the basics of movement and shooting, hearing some admittedly sharp dialogue and classic Bethesda quips, your character is quickly led to a mysterious artifact which has been unearthed by the crew. And from there, like we've seen in the other gameplay, you're given a massive vision of the galaxy. He says that Starfield isn't wasting any time embracing the creative freedom of true science fiction. From there, we hit the sprawling Starfield character creator options, customization, backgrounds, traits, and all that good stuff that we've seen in the past. A little detail he appreciated in the opening beyond that, however, was just how responsive Starfield seems to be with your presence. He said there's a moment where the character nabs a sandwich from an NPC and they audibly complain about it. It's small, but it speaks to the sort of immersive world building that Bethesda has always been so fantastic at. He said another cool feature is that you have to manually put on your helmet before you step into the airlock. And once you get outside, the first look at the planet that he landed on was simply stunning, he said. He almost couldn't take his eyes off the planet even as the Crimson Fleet first shows up for a firefight. And he said about the enemies is that there was lots of them. They were weighted and heavy first-person shooter action, and a remarkable step up from the floaty firing and haphazard melee scene in Skyrim and Fallout 4. While the scale and scope and depth and detail was really impressive, it's the combat that really caught his attention on this new look of the game. Enemies, they're fast and reactive, working cleverly without the environment as ships fly overhead and tankers explode. That was all he really gave us about the demo, but man, does it get you excited like it does me. I hope so. Hearing testimonies like this from an actual gameplay demo just gets me more excited than I could possibly imagine. And we are less than 2 weeks away from the release. But I want to ask the question to you. What do you all think of this testimony from gamesradar? We know they are a company and it's not an individual, and some could argue that maybe it's just a paid testimony, but I decline that. I think it's a true, honest opinion of what this gentleman saw and played. But as always, I want to know your thoughts in the comments. So until next time, guys, this has been Starfield Dad at Astra.